understand you're an avid reader. These are just a few things from my personal collection.
Thanks.
Jurgen, those better not be mushrooms I smell.
Greetings and salutations, folks. My name's Nick, and welcome back to God of War Ragnarok, where we are hanging out with Odin. We've gone over to Asgard. Yes. Against Kratos' permissions.
Listen, I appreciate your offer, but I'm really not sure what you're expecting from me.
Right now, you're just visiting, Loki. One step at a time.
Yeah, we still don't know what
But with all respect,
Odin expects out of Atreus.
I came to study, not to serve.
Another servant is the last thing I need. I need someone with drive, with curiosity, someone who'll take initiative.
That implies that Odin actually doesn't know how to stop Ragnarok.
Good. Is that praised?
But why me? Is it because I'm half
Does this
giant?
guy even know what braised means?
Erlen, try to stay awake for me.
Okay, but...
Look, don't overthink it. I have a project I think you'll be interested in. A major learning opportunity.
Also, for some reason,
What
like,
about my family, my friends? I need to know.
Odin
nobody's
comes
gonna get
across as like
Why would I hurt anybody?
a
This
mobster.
is all
Not
I've been
necessarily like an
asking for
Italian
from the start, if
mafioso,
you recall.
but like
Look,
maybe
you're
like a
here now.
Chicago
Stop
mobster.
worrying. It's all gonna be fine. Almost to your room.
hurt. My room?
Yep, just over here. Feel free to come and go. Take what you need, poke around as you please. You're not my prisoner. And more importantly, I'm not your father.
I'm the All-Father.
Allfather, there's a situation that needs your attention.
Sif.
You missed welcoming our new house guest. Say hello to Loki.
I don't remember who
is him.
Sif is in regards to
Here.
Norse mythology.
In our home. How nice.
My diplomat. Everything all right in New Midgard?
The refugees are fine. The situation is with the dwarves. You know who is back.
Yeah, it's always something. Put those books down. We got another stop to make.
Sure.
Not even gonna take the books into the room, just leave them outside the door. I bet, like, those books are never seen
right,
again for the
I'm
rest of the
here.
game.
Where is he?
Just over there, Allfather. Sir.
Chief, it's been too long. What's the issue now?
No issue at all if you're trying to build volatile death traps.
I approve these designs personally, and not all that recently, I might add. Did you just wake up with the urge to be a pain in my ass?
Yes. Maybe less
Where's the
mobster,
pet?
maybe more
Been
like
finding pickpockets.
You know what,
somebody
Erlen?
who's running
You
a
reek of
whole
cheap
bunch of
meat, and that is by
businesses
far your
and is
most
like a
endearing
slightly
characteristic.
crooked.
Now listen up. It's me, your entire economy, speaking. I want you to know that I have confidence in you. Confidence you can deliver me these machines as promised, on time, on budget, and of course, safely. The dwarves have never let me down, and they're not about to start now. Right? Good.
So what does it do?
Okay, so I'm going to let you catch your breath. When you're ready to get to work and start getting those answers, meet me in my study down the hall. Oh, and help yourself to a change of clothes.
See, whatever happened to those stack of books? Are they gone now? Are they just still outside the door? Have they been merged into this collection? All right, let's take a look at the new wardrobe. Atreus has gotten quite a few changes in his wardrobe for this game.
Guess I could try this on. Has less mud on it anyway. Nice.
Killing an arrow enemy with a runic arrow immediately restores a runic arrow. All right.
Whoa, I can use this. Huh. Nicely equipped. What needs work?
Oh, an Aesir bow. Bow abilities and runic summons have reduced cooldowns. Regular arrows are fired in a burst. That's worth trying. Reckless Empowerment. All damage dealt is increased while runic arrows are fully depleted. That is kind of interesting. It encourages me to keep using runic arrows instead of just using them sparingly. Let's see, what have I got? I've got melee attacks against the enemy afflicted with Sonic deal greatly increased stun. Killing an enemy with runic arrow. Let's see, when a runic summon is on cooldown, greatly increase the status applied from runic arrows. I don't feel like I'm that excited about a lot of these. Let's see, I have that one attached. Enemies killed from a runic arrow explode. I don't think I've really used that. I have used this one, definitely, because the first runic arrow from a full quiver deals greatly increased damage. You can't avoid using that. And what other one do I have equipped? Melee after Sonic. Maybe we'll replace Lethal Detonation with Sonic Attunement. And then Sonic Aftershock for Sigil amplification. Yeah.
Whoa!
Hello.
Loki, right? Gotta say, the irony of this isn't lost on me. This was his room, you know?
His?
My brother's.
Your brother?
Modi?
Was he from the
brother.
the previous game?
Really? I had no idea.
Uh-huh. And now it's yours. Enjoy.
Ah,
Through Thor's daughter.
through Thor's.
Relax. You've got some pretty small shoes to fill.
I'm guessing you didn't like your brother.
We're better off without him, Loki.
I don't remember which one was
Trust me.
Modi.
Walk with me.
Are you gonna leave your sword in my room?
Don't forget your sword.
Someone will clean that up.
Yeah, I frequently stab the floor many times. It's regular. See, the books
So,
are gone now.
What kind of sword is that?
It's new. One of a kind. My father gave it to me for Valkyrie training.
You're in Valkyrie training?
Got time to talk about it? I was just heading to the Great Hall. But if you need to go to work, Grandfather's study is just down those stairs.
Okay. How do I talk to you about...
So how do you become a Valkyrie?
First, I train till I'm the best I can be. Then I wait till Grandfather notices. And then I hope he and my dad can convince Mom it's okay.
You know, my father and I, we encountered a whole bunch of Valkyries.
Wait, what? Where? Promise to tell me everything.
We may have
promise.
murdered all of them.
Mother, did you meet Loki?
Oh, Now he's got you involved with this?
Involved with what? I'm being friendly. Isn't that diplomacy?
You understand who this is, right? What his father did? Why does he want him here?
Mom! Come on!
You're embarrassing me in front of the
We'll
new
talk about this
kid.
later.
Sorry about her. Mom's, right?
Yeah, my mom's
so, did you want to
dead.
look around some more, or do you really need to get to work?
Now we can look around some more. Like where can we go?
Please do not involve me in your pathetic attempts to impress one another.
Come on. You haven't had enough Heimdall in your day? Let's go.
And you know, you're right.
Listen, whatever grandfather is having you do, remember, this is your chance to prove yourself. That's all that some of us want.
Oh, yeah. I'll try to do some good.
Yeah, Loki has largely been getting Atreus / Loki has largely been getting himself into trouble because he's been trying to prove himself. Let's see, is that where it came from? So whose room is here?
That's my room. Used to be Magni's. Guess I'm moving up.
And you've got some badass wall art of a Valkyrie.
That's where Baldur stayed. When he stayed, anywhere.
Did we murder everybody who stayed in these rooms?
You don't want to bother Forseti. He's all work.
Oh, so boring.
That's where Mom and Dad sleep. Ever hear a thunder god snore? 'Cause you're gonna.
Oh wait, is her dad Thor?
Catch you later.
Yeah, take care.
Yes, I understand. Yes. Do you see me nodding and saying, yes, I understand? Uh-huh. Yes. Yes, all right. Mm-hmm. You see, this is you not letting me talk. No, Hugin, I don't need my ears cleaned. I need you to stop croaking and accept the answer you know I'm about to give.
Okay, why is your
I
sword...
was just looking at this.
That old thing. I've had that since... Who can remember?
You have a name?
Ingrid.
Really?
Sure, why not? Take it, if you like it that much.
For real?
Consider it a perk of the job.
What job?
I mean, really?
And they say I'm the bad guy. Come on, let's walk.
I mean, your actions have quite the history there.
You're welcome.
I'm just gonna... Yeah. Just unceremoniously open that up.
Loki, walk with me.
I'm busy stealing your cash.
Everyone's got me all wrong. You think war drives me, or power, wealth? Nah, never have. You know what drives me? What I really want? I want answers. Same as you. See, mortals have it easy. When they push up against life's big questions, they can look to us to give them meaning, divine comfort. We both know that's a sham. But when we have questions, why are we here? To give meaning to mortals while living without it ourselves? No.
What would God need of a
I
starship?
found something that proves it.
What is it?
It's what drives me. You feel it, don't you?
Feels like knowledge. Truth.
All truth. All the answers. We could find out why we're here, learn how to change our fates, stop Ragnarok for good, maybe. Save the people we love.
How?
I was a young god when I found it. Spent lifetimes studying it, following every clue down every dead end, looking for and finally unearthing this. You see that? It shares the same mystical energy.
But it only
the crack.
glows when Loki
Can
is
we
holding
just look
it.
inside?
I wouldn't recommend that.
What's the broken mask for?
You recognize any writing on it?
These aren't from the Nine Realms. Smolder. Obsidion Ispitha.
Is this Greek?
From smoldered earth and obsidian spark. And a field of battles never fought.
Are you certain? Because if that's a clue, I know what it means.
And what's that?
Keep working with me and find out. You don't have to kill anyone. You don't have to betray your father or yourself. Come on, I know you felt what I felt. The answers are in there. Let's get them. I mean, you translated this language like it was nothing.
If I do help you, what's next?
Thor, get down here.
All father.
Don't do that. What's next is chasing this down. Take this and this stealthy side of beef and see where it takes you.
I don't promise anything.
Nonsense. Happy hunting. And you, go easy on him, you hear me?
Oh, are we having an adventure? Thor and Loki? Wait, is this Muspelheim?
Muspelheim?
Yeah, thank you.
The rest of the mask is here?
It's where all father dropped us. What do you think? Just take that and do your damn job.
I was gonna say, Thor doesn't seem very enthused about the situation, but also Thor doesn't seem like
where are
he's
we
very
going?
enthused by
What the
much.
fuck am I supposed to know? All father thinks that you know what you're doing, so do it.
The mask is attuned to Atreus' goal and will radiate light when he is following the correct path.
Weird. Well, it seems like we go through this rock. I was gonna get that.
With those arms?
Oh.
Let's see what Loki and that shiny toothpick
Whoa, Ingrid! Nice move!
Slow
All
going,
right. I think I like this. Okay, but I also feel like I've got a lot more functions. Like separate functions. Like, recently I played through, Flintlock Siege of Dawn. And... let's pause this for a second. And in the game you have a melee weapon and you have a ranged weapon. But the way that the game sets up its gameplay mechanics, you often find yourself using both the melee and the ranged weapon in unison, because the ranged weapon also is an interrupt for stronger attacks. And you use your melee attacks to refill your bullets for the ranged weapon, and you use your ranged weapon to interrupt your enemy's melee, like stronger melee attacks. So it creates this kind of ebb and flow to the combat that is entirely around doing both actions. Whereas, like, think something like Bloodborne. You have your melee attacks, and then you have your ranged attacks. I don't know if somebody better at Bloodborne could combine them in more unison than I do. But for that game, like, you have your range attacks to hit them from afar, and your gun also acts as a parry system. But if you're not necessarily expected to use the parry system and the rest of the melee attacks simultaneously. That is just a separate option. And if you are not good at parrying, like I was not good at parrying at Bloodborne, I largely did not use that function. Whereas, like in Flintlock, Siege of Dawn, the gun as an interrupt is a necessary inclusion to the pattern, rather than a separate option, such as in the same game, in Flintlock, you have grenades. You can choose to throw grenades or not. But the grenades are a separate option from the regular flow of attacks. So, like, you look at God of War here. You have your melee attacks, you have your bow. You can use one or the other. They're options. You have your sigil bows, you have your rune bows, you have your sword now. You have your special attack, you have your runic attack. Like, you have so many separate options that exist simultaneously that you can choose from, but none of them necessarily weave themselves together, which sometimes makes choosing those options tricky, or at the very least, it can make a combat system feel more complicated than it actually is, or seem like it has more depth than it actually is.
Where are we supposed to head now?
I'll check.
How about I'll walk over to where you're at? Like, there's only so many
Mask got
options.
directions for us?
Up there. It looks like there might be a ledge we could reach. If we...
Too slow.
Hey! You can't just grab people like that.
No, what else? Throw you?
Yes.
The day's young.
There we go. Like, the basic ebb and flow to combat in this game seems to be a lot toward the stun meter, but even then, like, that's just one option to how you can choose to fight.
Up! Look up!
What am I looking up at?
Use the arrows.
Oh my gosh, Thor.
Aim for those guys above us. You know, I took my blood payment from your father for what happened to my sons, but I haven't taken it from you. Yet.
What do you mean?
Later. Don't want to keep it all back. Speaking of which, mask.
Right.
Okay, I'm like, Thor doesn't have many good reasons to like me, I suppose. You know, I'm gonna go in here
I wanna
because
check here real quick.
I'm all about exploration.
Well, this isn't the right way. Oh, wow. Is that some kind of anvil?
There's an anvil.
If it ain't there, let's keep moving. Come on.
But also, Odin presented the idea that, like Thor hasn't necessarily been in a very good mood for a
We need to
while
head
now.
Through those rocks. Hey, can you? Yeah, that.
Just imagine what it can do to bone.
No, I'm good.
You want to talk about blood payment? What about the giants you killed? They were my family. Thamor, Ronir, they were your people too.
The giants were a blight on the 9 realms, and I reveled in every single one of their deaths.
Let's just change the subject. You know, last time Father and I were here, we beat every one of Surtur's trials. Think you could...
Don't play.
Can you? Ah. It looks like we might be back here with Kratos, though, considering there is one of those chests. Okay, thank you, video game, for doing that automatically for me. I was not entirely sure what you were going to do. Don't worry, I'm gonna be right there. Almost right with you.
Listen, Modi had some problems, but he was my son. And the only reason you aren't mush right now is because of that broken piece of wood.
Look! Clearly neither of us can do this mission alone. And I want to impress the Allfather just as much as you do. You don't have to like me, but we're gonna have to trust each other. Just a little bit.
Trust.
Yeah, be pragmatic. Don't mind me. Coming through.
Don't bother. Good form overall, but not aggressive enough in my opinion.
More than
I'm
welcome
working
to
at
step
it.
up.
This is me trusting you.
Ah, where did you come from, sir? Ah, that's okay. Still okay. We're still.
Okay, so where's the mask saying to go?
The mask is saying to loot the area.
Hey, kid, where's the mask pointing us?
It's pointing us this way, Thor.
The mask is, pulling this way. We'll have to find some way down.
Sure thing.
I wasn't playing you, by the way. The trials are fun. Don't you ever have fun? You're so different from your daughter. She seemed...
Hey, come look at this.
She seemed like she actually wants to have a decent time.
Thor, what the... Wait, Surtur's shrine.
You didn't die over there, did you?
No, I suppose I didn't.
No, but I was thinking...
Well, that's your problem.
If only you weren't thinking so much.
The trials are just past that cliff. Might be something you and Duke can do together.
First, we deal with them.
Come on, Thor!
Wait, do you
Just
play
check 'em out.
the trials
What have you
as
got to lose?
Loki and Thor in this version?
That's right. Just try it.
You getting tired?
Not in the slightest.
Oh, hello.
An ogre!
Worried?
Not in the slightest.
Yeah, oh. Okay, this definitely feels more crowded than it normally does with Kratos, although I suppose that's because I'm playing the more
Can I get some
sport
help
role.
here?
Since we're short on time, I'll humor you.
Like, this is what it's like playing as Atreus while Kratos does the fighting. There you go. Nope, no boulder. Oh, thank you, Thor. There we go.
The Allfather's waited hundreds of winters. He can wait a little more. It's fine.
Fine. Stay right here.
Yes, sir.
You'll have a good time. You'll.
That should keep him busy for a while. Hopefully.
Oh.
Come on, give me a challenge.
Oh, is he just gone off to do
Now
the...
to get to that shrine.
Did we just distract him to do the challenge by himself? Loki, you trickster, you.
Hey, Ingrid. Do you trust the Aesir? I mean, I know I can't trust them. I just need them to trust me. But that's only gonna happen if they think I trust them. Yeah. My father and I visited this place the last time we were in Muspelheim. Feels like forever ago.
Oh, finally. Is Thor expecting me to just kind of sit there? Okay, how do I... Where am I going? Ah, okay.
Here's the shrine. Helga! Can't you guys go fight Thor or something?
Nah, Thor's pretty well occupied.
Where are these things coming from? Helga!
They're coming from in here. There we go. I don't think I realized you could just
Alright,
shoot
let's keep
the
moving.
thing.
Ah!
Oh,
Hey, good
hey.
brother.
You know, for someone who is trained as a warrior, you are tragically easy to startle.
I didn't. What are you doing here?
A girl can't visit a shrine of her own volition?
Who is she
You're here for
really?
Sorcerer's
Is there
Marble.
more to her than we know?
Maybe.
You're out looking for more giant marbles? You know what this looks like, right?
Like the life story of one of our people? And also maybe a storage closet.
No. This looks an awful lot like Defying Destiny.
The question is, what are you doing here?
Rewriting my story.
Odin gave that to you?
It's not. Well, he did, but it's not. I'm not working with him. I would never tell him anything about Ironwood if that's what you're worried about. And I'm definitely not serving him.
Is that mask made of
His
ironwood?
words, not mine. I've got a marble to find. You're welcome to help if you want.
Fine. But are you sure you're up for breaking the rules like this? There aren't any prophecies of you collecting any marbles.
Yet.
Our endings haven't been written, right? Come on. Shame.
Does the door stay open? Like
Oh,
if
hello
Thor
there.
showed up?
A sentient sword. Huh. Another marble. Surtur's. No soul in it, though.
So he's still out there somewhere. A while back, you talked about how the giants left. You ever think about them?
All the time. They're far from here. Far from Odin and Thor. But I wonder what lands they've gone to. What seas they've crossed. Why?
I want to find them. I'm gonna save my father, and then I'll find them. It's starting. Who is that?
Not Surtur, that's for sure. Look at all that frost.
Sinmara.
Don't think I've heard of her before. And here comes Surtur.
Wow. This must have been some fight.
Yeah, until it wasn't.
They just stalked?
Oh, no, no, no. Look, it's because they fought together.
Looks like they even became friends. Good friends.
They were
they?
roommates.
Yeah. I think they are.
Oh, well, that's good for them.
But it looks like their, love caused them to combine into some kind of huge creature.
Ragnarok.
And then,
Ragnarok destroys Asgard.
right, I saw that in Groa's shrine.
Well, that was something. Oh, hey, remember the snake we put that soul in?
Can't really forget that.
I saw it. It's getting bigger. Like, faster than normal bigger.
Yeah, I had a feeling that would happen.
Huh.
Did
I'm
we
gonna head
create
back
the
here.
serpent?
Don't want your, friend to see a giant he missed.
Of course. Just be careful. Please.
You too, Loki.
And I think the depiction of Asgard being destroyed isn't going to be on the relief.
Hey, Ingrid. Think Thor died from...
You thought you could defeat the god of thunder?
Oh.
I guess we should head back. I feel like we still have a little bit more questions, like... No. This is not the way... Oh, yeah. I went the wall climbing route. I should have just jumped over the lava. I think. Maybe. Which way is the path?
Yeah, I should get back to Thor.
Yeah, I'm trying. But... like, it sounds like Thor is still at it. Like, how do I... Oh, there we go. Finally. I mean, maybe this helped him burn off some steam?
I admit, that was... There were mountains of corpses by the time I finished, cut down like weeds. The lava ran direct. True.
Great. You want to help down here?
Wouldn't think you'd need my help if you beat all those trials. Or did you just watch your father do it?
I mean, he did most of the work.
Hey, what's taking so long?
I'm just doing some sick dodges. All right.
Neat trick. You wouldn't believe the scores of these things I just killed. It was glorious.
That's great, Thor. You want to add to your number?
You're right. Thrud would love it. She'd be faring better than you, at least.
Yeah, she seems pretty awesome. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of you. Okay, I do like the dive, and I feel like I need to do that more often. Ah. No, we got more. Oh. Thor, are you gonna help now? Thank you.
You could have done that at any time.
You seem to be handling yourself well enough. I was trusting you.
Do you know what the word trust means?
Let me check.
Do I need to break out one of those books? See if one of
Looks like
them is
we
a
need to head through that
dictionary?
gate. Thor?
Ain't that impressive? Real god stuff.
You are a god.
You're damn right.
And so am I.
Yeah.
It's here. This is the spot.
Oh.
Well, where is it? In the lava?
I don't know. No! Ah! Damn it!
Some advice. Sticking your hand in lava is never gonna feel good.
Wasn't thinking.
Good. It's better that way. All right, let's get out of here. Oh,
Well, Odin seems quite aware.
don't try to play me again. You're an okay kid. You're still a giant, and I'll revel in killing you too.
What did you do? Loki. The rift got brighter. Look, you did it.
Look, one of these phrases is complete now. We can read it all.
But you can't translate it.
Not yet.
See, I got a little theory. I think if we can find the rest of this, we can use it to look into that without, losing an eye or worse. Look at this. We make a good team. Don't we? Don't we? Make a good damn team?
Just like you and Baldur.
You both behave out there?
Well enough.
Thor was really great. I learned a lot from him.
You learned something from him. Really now?
Sure.
Okay. What did you teach the kid?
Not to stick his hand into lava?
Nothing. What could I possibly teach him?
Exactly. I was wondering where that went. Actually, I had a pretty good idea. Change of heart.
I'm not really sure why I came to Asgard. But I realize now it wasn't to be a spy. I need you to know you can trust me. And if I'm gonna help you take this to the end, I need to be able to trust you.
And trust is earned. I get it. Take this. Figure out the rest of it. If you're staying, that is.
You're gonna tell me what you're really looking for in there.
Translate that, and I'll tell you everything. And on that, young man, you can trust me.
I feel like a lot of lies have just been spoken by both of these two games being played.
You always this hard on Thor? Seems like you're mad at him or something.
Ooh, getting nosy. Getting personal. No, I get it, but it's nothing like that. It's, well, to be honest, it's the only language he understands. I'm serious. Go ahead and try being nice to him. See where that gets you.
I'm just gonna pick up some of this money. Don't mind me. Like you seem like you got a pretty decent amount of money just sitting around. You got a treasure chest. I'm going to open up the treasure chest and take what is inside. A gleaming moon. Oh, hold on. Summons spectral falcons that disrupt enemies and dive into the ground. Falcons apply a status of equipped runic arrow. Neat. So is that why Odin is not as worried about Ragnarok? Is because he believes all the answers are there. And maybe that was the source of his power all along, is from another
Gonna try not
realm.
to think too hard about the floating rocks.
I mean, this is for a good cause. Odin, oh, there's a small version of the contraption that the dwarves were building. We still don't really know. They're aiming up, and they look like they're telescopic. Like, are they meant to view something, to magnify something?
Hey, you're back.
Yeah.
How was it? Did Father behave himself?
Yeah, more or
I mean,
less.
Better than I would have expected, I guess.
Is that the sword from Grandfather's study?
Oh yeah, her name's Ingrid.
Hi, Ingrid. Wow, All-Father must really trust you. Well, glad you survived your first day.
Hey, me too.
Tomorrow, we talk about Valkyries.
Definitely.
Yes. Hello.
The Aesir are gods. I don't think the gods have trouble falling asleep. Some of them might. Just,
Like the honey spoiled.
Honey doesn't spoil. Stop being weird.
Does honey spoil? I don't know enough about what happens to old honey.
Well,
I want to say it
This has been a weird day.
crystallizes. Like parts of like
Exactly.
solidify over time. Does he actually know the translation and he's withholding it? That is a lot of dust on that if you have to blow out the dust multiple times. Is that a similar knife or same knife? Probably just similar knife. But a nice match cut, nonetheless. I think that's what a match cut is. I'm more a writer than a filmmaker.
Good morning, brother. No news, I'm afraid. I have a plan. Do you?
Oh?
The Nords. You found them once. Could you do so again?
I could try, but I don't see how that would
They
help.
are the fates of these lands, are they not? I would know what they know,
You may not find them cooperative.
as long as I find them. Where do we search?
Midgard. But if Atreus is in Asgard, there's no getting him back without an army. We should be raising one.
Yes, nothing like a catastrophic war to improve the situation. The boy seems quite capable. Perhaps if you simply give him some time.
You are not free of blame here. You encouraged his foolishness, his confusion.
And he's still not wrong.
War. But if Odin has stolen my son, do not doubt the lengths I will go to.
Your nature has always been clear, Kratos. But you, Freya. War as a first resort. That's not the Freya I knew. I hope the Norns can give you the counsel you need. Perhaps mine is no longer of use here.
Tyr, stop. This is no time to divide ourselves further. Come, sit, please.
Frankly, I'm surprised you of all people would seek out fate. But your instincts haven't let us down so far.
Well, there's always a chance.
Let's find the norms.
Do we have access to... Oh, no, we do have access to Midgard, right? That's the main place.
Who am I to offer him counsel? I only hoped to help the boy find his answers. And I failed. What's my role in all this now?
Tyr, you're at the center of this. You always have been. That's why Odin imprisoned you in the first place. He's terrified of you.
I doubt that very much.
It's the truth. And not just because of prophecies. No one has ever united the realms as you once did.
That is not who I am anymore.
I know you feel that way now. I've lost myself before. More than once, but believe me, there is something beyond that.
And what is that?
Purpose. Purpose is the path that leads you to yourself.
So you would have me accept my fate?
Mm.
Lead your armies into war,
No.
secure your vengeance.
If securing our justice is not your purpose, then find another. For your own sake.
You do not have to accept prophecy. But at the same time, that does not mean your only other option is imprisonment. Like, he was ready to go back to Odin to avoid
Don't try
war.
to talk me into coming. The Norns and their tales of our fates, it's everything I've walked away from.
Does it hurt?
Oh, this? Only when I worry.
How would Atreus get to Asgard?
I'm sorry, but you'd have to ask Odin. He's got control of every path. I know how highly you esteem our expertise on such things, so I'm sure that's disappointing. He's just been one step ahead of us.
All right, let's see if there's anything we can do. I don't think there's anything we can do. All damage dealt is increased while runic arrows are fully depleted. Yeah, we're aware of those. And we still have Consul's Journal, which we can sell, but hopefully we can actually turn that in as a quest item. What are you doing?
Hang on! I got something for you. Sindri!
Coming!
Before you go traipsing off into the dawn, I thought you'd like to have this back.
Ah, the shield. You fixed it.
Well, don't go getting too cheery about it. But you're welcome.
I've collected what we need to find the Norns. Shall we go?
A shield gifted to Kratos by his beloved wife, Laufey, wielded by the just. We have not had this shield for so long. And it's... Ah, that has the shield check to break guard and a parry, whereas this one just has the shield slam. But it also has a parry, which this did not have. It did have more vitality, so I might actually
I suspect
switch
we
back.
may have consequences to look forward to.
Oh, hello.
Squirrel.
Ah, Master Kratos, my apologies. Madame Nitho's disappearance weighs heavily on my mind.
She a friend of yours?
Less a friend than another longtime tenant of the tree. She was here even before I arrived, and that was ages ago. To even think something could keep her away from her babies. Terrible, just terrible.
Yeah, that's terrible. So awful. I'm sure her murderer has been put to justice. We gotta go. Muspelheim is now available for travel. Do I want to go to Muspelheim? Oh, can I? Never mind. It's undiscovered. Alright, so it's still technically not available.
We are certain the trace could not still be in Midgard.
I was just there and found no trace. If Odin invited him, he must have provided a way.
No, that is not the only explanation. Tell me where we find these Norns.
I discovered some of their threads near the frozen lake. I stashed one for spellcrafting, but we may also use it to find them. Just remember, they really don't want to be found.
Well, at least things will be difficult for a change.
No. Everything we've done beforehand has been so easy. So simple.
We should take your sled and head to the lake.
Who's been taking care of the dogs while...
Mr. Freezing gusts and constant raider attacks.
Well, that's because they believe Kratos is responsible for Fimbulwinter, and that
Yeah.
killing him will end it.
Yeah, you
Where
told...
would they get an idea like that?
From me, of course.
Of course.
Come. Quiet. She is a friend. Now.
Better they get this from you. Once the wolves have the scent of the Norns, we'll just need to follow their lead.
I will open the gate. Stop whining.
Their fur is matted. When did you last brush them?
They are wolves.
And matted fur leads to disease. Take care of them, and they'll take care of you.
You need to brush your wolves.
What exactly do you
make them
intend
look
to ask
proper,
the Norns?
groom them.
How I may find my son. Nothing more.
You don't imagine it's a chance to clear up all this mess about prophecy? Perhaps get a second opinion on your alleged demise.
You didn't tell me you had a death prophecy?
When Atreus and I reached Jotunheim, we found a hidden mural. The giants, they herself, had foreseen our entire journey long ago. Who we would meet, who we would fight. All of it, as it happened.
But you aren't dead.
That image was from a time yet to come.
I see. You've never struck me as someone who fears death.
No, Kratos doesn't fear death.
No. Death can have me when it earns me.
Then maybe it's not the future that bothers you. Faye sent you on your journey, and she made sure you'd see that image at the end of it. And you're still not sure why.
I wish to speak of this no further.
But I mean, that's the thing we're trying to solve, kind of. I guess not. Like he's not trying to solve his death. He's trying to protect Atreus more than anything else. Yeah. Why did Faye want to show him that? But then again, Faye accepted her own death as prophesized. Or Laufey, as she's also known to the giants. Also, I feel like I have a mistrust of games in regards to, like, dialogue while traveling. That's, for some reason, like, you'd always be traveling just a little bit too fast.
How will we find the Norns?
Watch the wolves closely. See how their heads point the way?
Oh.
Well, the Lake of Nine has certainly seen better days. Raiders have made themselves quite at home.
Isn't this what we,
Been back to these parts since our great battle with Seekron.
She speaks highly of that fight as well.
You know of that?
She told me all about it when she found me. She believed you could be an ally. Long before I believed it.
The Valkyrie Queen. An ally.
I'm the Valkyrie Queen. as Sigrun was stubbornly determined to remind me.
I should have guessed it was Sigrun helping you recover yourself. He's so loyal. Why? Clever. Oh.
Mm-hmm. Doesn't take a love goddess to see where you're coming from.
This thread of fate we are tracing.
It's not somebody's life, if that's what you mean. The Norns use it to mark their way when they're outside of the well.
The Nords live in a well.
No. The Well of Earth, their home, is hard to explain. It's in no fixed place. Entrances come and go. A place wholly under their influence, where the intangible becomes tangible. Like being inside your own mind.
But if we go in together, are we in each other's mind? Not so sure I like the sound of that.
And if all three of us enter at the same time. Oof.
Mimir, have you encountered these Norns?
Not personally. Freya's right. They have ways of discouraging visitation. Odin made his share of efforts. He didn't talk about what he found. Either he gave up, or he wanted to forget what he saw.
Yes, yes, yes.
You mind telling us what you experienced when you sought the Norns last time?
The wolves lead us here.
I just hope the Norns are somewhere indoors and warm.
That would be convenient.
No, I have not missed Midgard in Fimbulwinter. Thank you.
We will see soon enough.
I was gonna say, this looks like a fighting arena. Yeah, I see it.
Incoming fire!
Oh, hold on. There we go. I was gonna say, how do I switch? It has been so long since I've used the blades.
Enemy to your left!
Right side, brother!
Still good. Still got some. And that's the auto combo that you can do.
Look out! Behind you!
No. Let's try this auto combo to see how it goes. That's not bad. And we got a health burst. Oh. Yeah, I forgot about this ability. This was more pronounced in the previous game.
Right side, brother!
Like, I want to say the ogre is like one of the first creatures you fight in the previous game.
The way forward is magically sealed. Something in here is giving it power.
Might I suggest the
hilt
ominous
of a sword.
Brother, I know that sword hilt. Tread carefully. You of all people know how weapons can carry ghosts.
If it does not help us find the Nords,
The sword hilt of King Hroth Kraki. Skofnung is useless in its current
Let's keep
state.
looking. This way.
Can we look at... The sword hilt of King Kraki Skofnung is useless in the current state. Mimir warned it once contained great power. Perhaps there's a way to restore that power once again. Actually, also, let's take a look at the skills for the Leviathan. Not the Leviathan, the Blades of Chaos, because it's been so long since I've used that. Let's see, what can I start using so that I could upgrade it? Let's try Chaotic Rampage some more. That's just the auto combo attack.
I feel a trace of their
that should be
allegiance here.
fairly simple
I can
to
try
do.
to spell it.
In theory.
Now's no time to wander off, brother. Freya's found something.
I'm trying to make a shortcut. Oh my gosh.
Oh, no. There's nothing here.
A false trail.
I'm afraid so. We'll have to see what else the wolves can find.
Typical Nornish mischief.
They know we're searching. I warned you they wouldn't make it easy.
And what's the hilt of a cursed king have to do with any of it?
Distraction? Coincidence? Who knows? I suppose they'd say we were fated to find it.
I agree, Kratos. Good talk.
You were asking about my last visit to the Norns. Mainly, I remember that nothing could be done to change my son's fate, which only made me more determined to try.
Brother, what of your story? You faced the fates of your homeland, yeah? The legends I heard about the ghost of Sparta were surely exaggerated.
Exaggerated?
Oh, not in the brazen bloodshed righteous fury part. The part where it said you traveled back in time itself to win a battle once lost. It's strange credulity, obviously.
Obviously.
I mean, a rumor about Thor knocking the world serpent back in history from Ragnarok is one thing.
It is the truth. The threads of fate span all life and time. The Sisters of Fate abused their power. When I challenged them, they threatened to undo my existence. So I killed them and turned their power on Zeus.
That's the most dangerous and irresponsible thing I've ever heard. These Norns have no such magic, nor does anyone in these realms that I've ever seen.
Aye, can you imagine? If it existed, Odin would have it. And if Odin had it, we'd be 5 shades more fucked than we are already.
I would not ask them to change the past, even if they could. I only want information.
And that's quite dangerous enough, in my experience.
So, yeah, my previous comment, the idea like that the snake is growing, does that snake become the world serpent? And the idea that the world serpent was punched back from Ragnarok by Thor back in time may have a little bit more credence. And then also Kratos' own irresponsibility back in the Greek realms.
An abandoned camp.
Whoever was here left long ago.
What did you find?
A list of provisions needed to prepare a meal.
A recipe? Who left that way out here?
Let's take a look at the ingredients. Perhaps the recipe will lead us to them.
Okay. The recipe calls for something called a prong fruit from Svartalheim. I wish to see this strangely named fruit.
Looks like initials. Do they match the ones in that recipe book you found?
I imagine we might find one of those ingredients around here.
Okay, what was, The recipe requires a Nordic gourd from Midgard. Perhaps it's somewhere near the camp. Is a gourd like a kind of eggplant? Not potato. Is it like a pumpkin? Like, unfortunately, I can't actually track this quest.
What's that?
What's what? Were you... Okay, I'm just gonna go. I'm not entirely sure what the game wants me to look at, but I'm clearly not looking at it. Oh, there's the thing.
Ah, I knew I recognized those initials. The Ballad of Yari and Somar.
I'm not familiar.
An old tale, but a good one nonetheless. The carving marks their passage through this realm. We could always try and find the others if you're
Oh,
curious.
Bali and Somar. Would those be the two people that Atreus was reading about? Nope, nope. There we go. Well, let's just go towards these unknown places in the compass.
Kratos,
See what we find.
tell me more of your homeland.
It was violent and cruel.
Sounds no different from these lands.
It was warmer.
Wow. Great story. Oh, hello.
Crawling out of bloody ground.
Ah, damn it.
Kratos, are you okay?
Yeah, I've been better. Ah, son of a... Okay, let's get some of our health back.
Switching arrows.
Ah, damn it. Damn it. Ah. Yeah.
It will pass.
Yeah, it definitely passed. 'Cause it died. There we go. There's a parry. It's been a while since I've had to do one. Ah. I attempted to parry all three attacks and failed each time. That attack is very little... Notification? No, that's the wrong word. It doesn't stand out.
Crawling out of bloody ground.
No, no, no. God damn it. There we go. Stop. That was the red attack.
It will pass.
Okay. I need to do either a better job parrying, or I need to stop parrying. And I feel like that's always kind of been my struggle in a lot of games that have parrying systems.
Nasty hit. You all right, brother?
No, that was the previous attack was blockable. That one was not. Damn it. Let's try this again. At least we got that resist. Nope. No. Don't try blocking that attack. It's hard to tell the specific startup for his explosion attack. There we go.
That's certainly the Empress
Finally.
I told you about. Blamed the gods for the death of her family, and has been haphazardly wreaking her vengeance on anything within arm's reach. Even death didn't stop her.
I know.
Alright, we're gonna need to buy another resurrection stone, I guess. I never understood coffins. You just seal them up and never open them again? What if there's something good in there? Can't have that. Get to grave robbing. Okay. What's on the map? Alright, so there's a couple points there. Should we go back to the king's grave? And then from there... Oh, nope. Hold on. No. There we go. Should we worry about the ingredient list? It seems like busy work.
Is that a frozen lightning bolt?
My fight with Thor ended there.
That's where you landed. No wonder there's bits of Tyr's statue all over the lake.
Alright, doggos. I'm gonna pass that one by. That rift is probably a little bit beyond my abilities. Considering how well
Another gravestone. But this one's intact.
Aye, and with a keyhole tailor-made for the hilt we found. I was afraid of that.
Is this for the sword? Actually, what? Or are you talking about that thing way over there? Oh, great. Stop, damn it. Nope. Need to start dodging when I'm supposed to dodge, blocking when I'm supposed to block. That was lucky. That was not skill. That was luck. There we go. Also, luck. Ah, damn it. That took so long for me to let out that attack. Ah, damn it. It was a good showing, but unfortunately that running R2 was just so slow. But now I have full health again, so let's try that again. Thank you, checkpoint, for... Like, that makes me feel as though, like, maybe this game should just... Ah, damn it. Like, maybe this game should just refill your health between fights, rather than... have you just not have any health at all, and no real method of getting any pickups. Ah, yeah. Okay, let's this. Is there a restart checkpoint? Might as well. Because, like, I spend a lot of time just not having health between fights and dependent on the next fight to get that health back. And if you die and go to a checkpoint, you get your health back anyway. Ah, damn it. Is your king even alive? Yeah, having that extra parry I don't think has helped my blocking. Alright, at least I get a little bit of health back. No. Damn it. That was a blockable attack, not a... or at least a parryable attack. Okay, let's see if I would be better off with the previous shield, which had no parry, but at the very least I was able to block things and not be interrupted while blocking. Nope. Yep, dodge, please, thank you. There. Nope. Nope, nope, that's Block, not dodge. Okay, let's restart checkpoint again. Might as well. I feel as though it would behoove me to go find a Sindri or Brock spot so I could buy another resurrection stone. Nope. Or try to be a little bit slow. Get a couple hits in. Now I probably could have blocked that. That's fine. This person doesn't have any of those blue attacks. Nope. Yep. Damn it. There we go. No. Nope. Nope. Again. There we go. Almost there. Right around the corner. There we go. So it has better recovery time. Stop using the same attack over and over again that I cannot block. Finally.
Good riddance, you feckless ball bag.
You knew this warrior.
Do me a favor, brother. You see any more of these ghostly berserker tossers, give them the same. You'll be doing the Nine Realms a favor.
Did these warriors wrong you at some point, Mimir? You're quite agitated, even for you.
No need to rehash ancient history if it's all the same to you.
Very well.
So there are 11 more of those. Is this the Valkyrie of this game?
Never seen craftsmanship like this before. Can't imagine how old it is. Now, where have we seen an artifact like that before?
For the first time, and feel free to mark this down as it is unlikely to happen again, I'm at a loss. I've simply never seen anything like this. It's clearly carved from stone, but I don't recognize the craftsmanship. It's old, that much is clear, but I can't even begin to fathom from whence it came or why. Well, that's only partially true. Given the statuette's measurements, shall we say, I suspect this may be a fertility idol of some sort.
Tears vault.
All right. Where to next?
Freya, how was Sigrun when you saw her last?
She's still incorporeal, ever since Kratos set her free of her corrupted form. But she hasn't let that stop her from helping any way she can. The truth is, I owe her more than I can repay.
I doubt she'd see it that way. When we freed her, she could speak of little else but her reverence for you. Seeing you yourself again would surely be payment enough.
Alright, is this the way?
This is the area. Let's see. I feel something. In this direction.
Feel what exactly?
Another illusion. It's coming from this wall. The Norns are hiding something.
Alright, we'll worry about that next time. For now, though, I think I'm going to stop here for the night. Got any suggestions for someone to play next? Leave them down in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have yourselves a good night.
Kratos, I feel the Norns over here. Are you ready?